and welcome to my channel. In this video, I just wanted to show a couple of gift sets that I made using the Sizzix June craft box, and it's using the die set that is called You're the Best. And this was the main reason why I got this craft box. The Sizzix craft boxes, they do come out every month, but it's not something that you have to subscribe to. You can just buy it or not buy it as you like, and they're fantastic value for money. I think I tallied up the cost of the June box if you were to buy the items individually at full price. It was well over, I think, $80. So really fantastic value for money. And for these gift sets, I only used this die set, and it's one of many things that came in the June kit. So if you are interested in checking out the June box, I do think at the time of this recording anyways, it's still available for sale, so I'll link to it in my description box below. And you can buy just this die set outside of the June craft box, so it is available for sale individually, which is one of the things that I really like about how Sizzix does their craft boxes, because they are not exclusive dies to their craft kit, but rather many of the items are from their latest release. And I tend not to buy anything full price if I can help it, unless it's something I really love. I'm more than willing to kind of wait for it to go on sale or clearance, however long it may take for that to happen. But what's really nice with the Sizzix monthly craft boxes is that they seem to, I don't know if this is always, because it's only really hit my radar recently, but they seem to include die sets and or stamp sets from their more recent releases. And so it's really nice, because considering all the value that you get in the craft box, if there is one particular item that you had your eyes on, like me and this die set, it essentially makes it sort of seem like you're getting it on sale or on clearance, considering everything else you're getting alongside it. So I've used that die set, and I really love the size of that sort of central kind of badge, I guess, that how it fits and the size and scale of it. This is an USA 2 size card, so it's 4¼ by 5½, and this really does fit the card very nicely, and you don't really need too much else to go alongside it. And what I've done is just created a really small little gift set. It's only 3 cards, matching envelopes, and then different options for how to fill in the bottom of the badge, which was the first idea that I had when I saw this die set, and I really wanted to make these little gift sets. I don't like to include too many cards, because I feel like I'd rather it be a manageable number of cards, so that whoever gets it feels like they can use it, they can find enough people that they would want to give it out to, and not have it be something that just continues to accumulate, because I like to give little gift sets like these a couple times a year, and so I don't want to be giving them like 10 card gift sets, and they just have no hope of actually using them all. So that's why I like to kind of keep it fairly minimal, even though 3 is kind of a odd number to choose. But the idea is that I've included 3 cards, but for each of these sets, I've included 6 different options for how to fill in the bottom. And if they didn't want to fill in the bottom, they could just leave it like this, and it's perfectly nice as well. So some of the phrases that come in the die set are friend, so you can say you're the best friend. and I've given I think 2 of those because I think that's fairly general and versatile. There's mother and father, so you're the best mother, you're the best father. You could use that for just because, or you could actually use it for a Mother's Day card or a Father's Day card. And then they also have you're the best sister, you're the best brother. So again, really nice for just, you know, a just because card, or you could even use it for a birthday card. These are note cards, so it's blank on the inside. That way they can add whatever messaging they want, and it's not specific to any particular occasion. One of the things that I mentioned in my unboxing video, and I'll link to that in this upper right hand corner if you're curious to see what else comes in the kit, but I mentioned that I really would have liked if they had included a blank bottom portion, like little arc. That way you could die cut your own sentiment onto that bottom portion and just, you know, extend the versatility or the use of the die set. And they do give you like a lot of dies. You can see this is pretty full here. And I love that. I love all the options you get, because you get this version of the word best in this sort of scripty font, but then you also get, let me open this one because it has slightly different, but then you also get this version of the word best, which you can use in 2 ways, because you can use the negative and the positive, so what falls out of it as well as the outline. So just so many different ways and little ways to kind of decorate the borders and the inside of the circle badge as well. So there's just a lot of versatility built into this die set. But if they were able to you know, find a way to just fit in one more die plate that didn't have any letters or words built into the design, that would have been even more perfect. But if you are interested in creating something like this, where I've using dies in my stash, created a thank you sentiment so that it can read, "You're the best, thank you." Here's how I achieved that. So mine does have this little stitch border because I didn't have a circle die that was the right size, that did not have that stitched border design. But let me tell you the sizes of the circle dies that I used. So I used, for the outer edge, that's a 3 1/4 inch diameter circle. And for this inner edge here, that's a 2 inch diameter circle. So if you have dies that are around, you know, that size, then you can recreate this arc. And then what I did to know like where to cut this off is taking my little I just die cut the full circle, so that from one pass through the die cutting machine I can get 2 of these arcs. And what I did was I just lined this up over top, and then, you know, use my guillotine to just cut it off where the original one is cut. So you can see it's not 100% perfect match. It's a little bit off, but pretty darn close. So close enough anyways. You're never going to see the two side by side. This would look better if mine didn't have the stitch border edge, because then it would really match the plain edge of the top. But I think that that it's rather nice to be able to die cut your own words, or even a name, you know, at the bottom here would be really nice. And in terms of the alphabet die set that I used this one, which is also from Sizzix. It's a Tim Holtz one. And let's see, the product number on this is 664177. But the key is really the height of the letters, and the width too, depending on how long your phrase is that you want to die cut. So this one is 3/8 of an inch tall, and I have this set as well, which is also 3/8 of an inch tall, but this is a wider kind of font. And so that I knew I wanted to use the word thank you. So this just barely fits with the thinner font. So I knew there was no hope of getting the wider font to fit on here. But I think the height is kind of key. That fits in really well. You know, on this little band here. And one of the nice things about an alphabet die set like this one comes with 121 dies, and this one comes with 140 dies. And the beauty of that is that every letter you have multiple dies of that single letter, anywhere from 2 up to, in this set, you can have up to 7 dies of that one letter. And that's really nice. If you were spelling out a phrase or a name that uses the same letter twice, then you can place and arrange the entire phrase, most likely, without having to do multiple die cuts, without having to kind of like leave enough space for a letter where you don't have, you know, a another die of the same letter. So having sets like these where you have multiples of the same letter makes it so much easier, so much faster to spell out an entire phrase. In the case of thank you, there are no duplicates, but, you know, other phrases that I played with was this one, you're the best of all time. And you can see here I used I needed 2 L's, and so instead of having to die cut it, if you only have 1 L die, you would have to, you know, die cut everything with the 1 L, and then die cut a second time with the second L. So, so, you know, really nice die set, very versatile. And I think, you know, most of us have circle nesting dies, and so if you can find a 3 1/4 and a 2-inch diameter dies, circle dies, then you can recreate this. Now, you don't get the nice professional, you know, kind of rounded edge at the top here, but you know, I think all things considered, being able to kind of customize your own little sentiments or add a name is really nice. And for these, I did put double-sided adhesive tape onto my cardstock before I die cut it. That way, when the gift recipient goes to use this, all they have to do is just peel and stick it down. They don't have to worry about finding any glue or anything like that. So those are the quick little gift sets that I made. These boxes were also handmade, really simple. They're just like little 1/2-inch boxes, so really simple to make. And the tops are from a Tonic Studios Designer's Choice. Yeah, Designer's Choice die set. It was the Just For You trifold one, and I really liked it because I wanted to use the phrase just because these gifts are for no particular occasion in particular. I just wanted to make these and send them to a couple people, and so just because seemed really appropriate. And so really excited. And of course, accompanying the gift sets are going to be cards that I made for them, you know, using the actual die sets as well. So they'll have a little bit of a sneak peek of what they're getting when they open their cards too. So that's what I made using the Sizzix June craft box. If I do make more things using this kit, which I'm bound to, I just don't know if I'll do it sooner or later, I'll be sure to include links to those videos, and also provide links to the products I used, if you can still get them, in the description box below. Thank you again for watching this video, and until my next one, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Thanks. Bye.